Hey everyone, so today I'm bringing you part 2 of our household grocery stock-up haul. I'm filming this intro like this because as I was watching the video back, I realized I completely forgot to film an intro. So Patrick's trying to relax and play the game, the kids are eating, finishing up dinner and playing, so it's really loud and chaotic around here. But this is our part 2 of our household grocery stock-up haul. I hope you enjoy. Starting down here, we needed some more dog food, and Patrick takes energy drinks to work, and finally let me buy him a box instead of stopping at the grocery store or the gas station every morning to pick one up. This is way cheaper. Okay, so this is an overview of part 2 of our stock-up haul. Like I said, we do this twice a year, once in the beginning of the year and then once late summer. And usually the one at the beginning of the year is a little bit bigger because our freezer we've used up everything in our freezer, like meats and things like that by the beginning of the year, end of the year, beginning of the year. So we buy more meat and more pantry items. Up here, we got some more crock-pot liners. This makes cleanup way easier. Patrick needed some more pants for church because he was growing out of his. I like to look at the oops, we made too much cart or whatever at Walmart, and they usually have these big loaves of bread that are usually $1, and the next day they're on sale for 50 cents. So I'll get them and put them in my freezer if I'm not going to use them right away. But we usually use them for garlic bread or things like that. Most of the time garlic bread, sometimes sandwiches, but mostly garlic bread. And then up here, Walmart, for some reason, was completely out of, like, all their pasta. So for dinner tonight, we're doing spaghetti. And like I said in a previous video, we do the smaller, like, shells or penne or the spiral pasta. But again, they were completely out of all of that. So we are going to try the Radiatore. That's my Italian pronunciation of that. So we're going to try that, and they just look like, kind of like spiral pasta cut in half almost. I don't know, but it's small and it'll work. White rice, we use this when we eat fish. We also use it in a couple of recipes. I like chicken rice casserole, things like that. We needed some more saltine crackers because we do chili and soup a lot this time of year, and obviously you need crackers for that. Another thing that Patrick buys from the gas station in the mornings is breakfast sandwiches. So in order to save a little bit of money, we went and got the Jimmy Dean's sausage, egg, and cheese croissants, and this is the big pack, so you shouldn't run out anytime soon. I had said before that we don't use Velveeta a lot in our house, and we don't, but Super Bowl is coming up, and with the other half of the Velveeta that I had bought previously, we made like a homemade taco hamburger helper type thing, and it was really good. So I got some Velveeta for that because Patrick said that this is better. And the queso blanco is for Super Bowl dip stuff. Jiffy bread, this is what we like to eat with our chili. And so we don't need 6 boxes, but this is a stock-up haul, so that's why I have 6. Our dog needed a new harness because if you know anything about our dog in our life, she hates any kind of harness, collar, anything like that, so we got her a new one. Patrick needed some more underwear. This is the kind he asked for, so that's what I got. The face wash that I've been using has not been working, and so I decided to try something else. I still needed something exfoliating because I have like dry combination skin, I guess. I don't know. But the exfoliating stuff helps with like the dry patches and stuff. So I'm trying that, but then again I said I have combination skin and I don't want like a greasy moisturizer, so hopefully this doesn't make me feel greasy because it says oil free, but I've never tried it before. Hopefully it's good. Just some things we needed around the house. Again, this is a stock-up haul. Alcohol we're completely out of. This is the cough syrup and stuff that I give to the kids. The nighttime one has a little bit of melatonin in it just to help them sleep. Not that I regularly give any of them melatonin, but this is just suitable for, I think it starts at like 6 months. You can start giving this to your kids. Oh no, 1 year. Yeah, 1 year for the daytime and 2 years for the nighttime. So this is safe for all of them to use. For pain relief, we use Tylenol around here. I get migraines. This stuff works. Patrick works all day and comes home with aches and pains, and this is what he takes. These earrings were really cute, so I picked them up. I only have one other pair of earrings, and I never get to wear them anymore because the back is missing. I found backs at Walmart, so now I can wear my earrings again. Another thing we just need to have in the house is peroxide. This is the detangler spray I use in all the girls' hair. I needed some more hairspray. To go along with all of the plates I bought yesterday, I bought 5 cups. Again, with Patrick's aches and pains from work, this is one of his favorite things to do, is pour a bunch of this in a tub and soak in it. Usually he falls asleep. Dog toy. Again, my dog is crazy and chews up everything, including her collars and harnesses, so hopefully, after chewing my favorite slippers, Patrick got me a new pair, so it's okay, but hopefully she won't chew through this anytime soon, and that'll hold her over. Also got her a little bone. Our oldest girl is very into a big girl cup. I want a big girl cup, meaning she doesn't want a sippy cup or anything like that, so I thought these would be easier for her because they're smaller, and she's less likely to spill them. If she drops them, it's not going to break, yada yada. Same with the bowls. I got the kids the plates the other day and in the previous haul, and so I got some bowls. Also, our fur child got new bowls. Over here. Kool-Aid. Yes, we drink Kool-Aid. Our kids drink Kool-Aid. Nobody has died. Produce. We go through a lot of produce. This will probably last us a week, maybe 2. The oranges and apples will last a little bit longer, but the bananas will be gone, strawberries will be gone, the grapes will be gone, and the other berries will be gone. Okay, so we got a big pack of strawberries, a big thing of table grapes. I had no idea what table grapes were, but they are just gigantic grapes. This is a huge grape. But I cut the kids' grapes up anyway, so it's no big deal. Apples, the kids love apples. We got Fuji. 3 bunches of bananas as always. And yes, we get the ones that are green on the top because I personally like to eat them when they're like this. And it keeps them from going bad as they're sitting up here throughout the week. Because if you buy them while they're already yellow, I promise you, by the end of the week, if they're not already eaten, they're going to be brown or like speckledy, and we're just not like about that around here. Oranges, this is a 5-pound bag. I was going to get a 3-pound bag, and then I saw this, and I was like, yes, the kids love oranges. Tomatoes for salad. Bell peppers for a couple recipes. Cucumbers for salad. Big thing of blueberries. Big thing of raspberries. This is the salad. It's upside down, but this is the salad. Hot dogs. We use them for pigs in a blanket, chili dog casserole, macaroni and cheese with hot dogs in them, regular chili dog, you know. I'll keep 2 in the fridge and put 2 in the freezer. They had my honey ham at this Walmart, so I got a pack of that to throw in the freezer because we just bought the other one. I bought us a pork loin. We put these in the crock pot and used them to make pulled pork. That was a tip, I guess, given to us by our friends Maddie and Andy. I didn't even know you could use a pork loin as pulled pork, but apparently you can. So thanks Maddie and Andy, because now we do it all the time. And it's really cheap, it makes a lot, and it's really good. Italian sausage. I like to put this in spaghetti over ground beef, but ground beef is cheaper most of the time, so when I do the stock up hauls, I usually grab a couple, so we'll just have 1 or 2 on hand. I would have just gotten 2 of the Walmart brand, but they only had 1 Walmart brand and 1 Johnsonville brand, so that's why I have 2 different brands. Another thing of ground beef. Again, we will separate this, put this in the freezer. Little Smokies, again, for Super Bowl. I bought a butt roast, which I thought this was the thing you put in the crock pot, but apparently it's the thing that you smoke. So, Dad, you're going to smoke this for us. Okay, thanks. We got Lunchables, or Armor Lunch Makers. 3 turkey, 3 ham. They're easy for me to give Declan and the other kids. like after school, or just an easy thing during the day. I like them myself. I got 2 things of like breakfast sausage. Pork chops. These are the thicker, like regular, not the super thin ones. Big pack of those. Patrick requested pork steaks, so there's a big pack of those. Over here we have a whole case of 12 cans of diced tomatoes. Down here is 6 cans of petite diced tomatoes and 6 cans of the Walmart version of mild Rotel. 4 boxes of chicken broth. A giant bottle of ranch. We needed more self-rising flour. We already had all-purpose, but we needed more self-rising, so we got a big bag. I got 2 packs of blueberry, 2 packs of cinnamon apple muffin mix. This stuff is just the add milk kind. It's really easy to make for kids for breakfast or snack after school. I got 8 cans of tuna. We make tuna casserole with this, tuna salad, all of that. You'll hear the kids playing in the background. I got just 2 cans of chili with beans because that was literally all they had at this Walmart. A giant thing of vegetable oil, a giant thing of vinegar. I use this in coleslaw. I use it to clean with. I use it in the laundry, things like that. 4 cans of baked beans, 2 cans of tomato paste, 2 jars of pimentos. I use that in chicken spaghetti. Olives. I may do an olive tray for the Super Bowl. However, if we don't, Declan will just eat the whole jar. He loves these things. My kid is weird. 2 cans of evaporated milk, a giant thing of minced onion, a thing of crushed red pepper. This stuff is really good. It's garlic and onion, black pepper, and sea salt seasoning. We needed more cooking spray. 2 cans of greens. There are the other 2 cans of baked beans. A box of the ramen noodle cups. A jug of apple juice. 8 jars of the flavored with meat pasta sauce. Burger seasoning. Tony's Creole seasoning. 1 jar of Alfredo. Like, nobody else in the house likes this, but I'll just put this on pasta and eat it with nothing else, and I like it. 4 cans of cream of celery. I use this in the chicken and dumplings. Croutons for salad. Giant thing of, we call this stinky cheese, but Parmesan cheese for spaghetti and things like that. Chili mix, beef stew mix, brown sugar, Frank's Red Hot sauce. I love this stuff. This is my favorite hot sauce. 2 cans of sweetened condensed milk, 2 boxes of Velveeta shells and cheese, 4 boxes of rice-a-roni. I use this in chicken rice casserole, things like that. 4 bottles of this Hunt's Mesquite Molasses barbecue sauce. This is our favorite barbecue sauce. 2 large cans of crushed tomatoes, 2 large cans of tomato sauce, 2 packets of these creamy garlic shells, chicken and broccoli, pasta, and then the broccoli cheddar pasta. These we eat on the sides with dinner. Sometimes I'll just eat one for lunch. I'll share it with Declan or whatever. They're just easy. And then tortillas for wraps, tacos, things like that. Brown rice for burrito bowls. It's always good to have chocolate chips on hand. Pickles, the kids have already gotten into these. And strawberry preserves. Okay, so it is the next day, and I'm just showing the last bit that I didn't get to show yesterday. So some of the things we've already opened, but I heard that these are supposed to taste just like the Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets, so we are going to give these a try. I grew up eating these beef taquitos. We've never had the Walmart brand, but everything else that we've ever had in the Walmart brand has tasted good. We're most of the time generic people anyway, so we're going to give these a try. It's always good to have a bag of fries and a bag of tater tots in your freezer. We really like to have stir fry. I love Chinese food, so this is kind of the don't spend all the money on takeout, make it at home, and make enough for everybody pack of stir fry that we like to have in the freezer. Another thing we got into is these Walmart brand pizza rolls. These are the pepperoni flavor. We also got some of these Tyson chicken patties. I also grew up eating these. I actually grew up eating the ones from Aldi and I loved them. So they're just easy to throw in the toaster oven or whatever for lunch. They're super good. And we had 2 pizzas, but we ate one last night for dinner. This is the pepperoni. I got this one because pepperoni is Addison's favorite pizza. And the one we had last night was the 3 meat, I believe. And last but not least, we have boxes of canned goods. This is just a utility shelf. There's a bunch of tools and stuff on it up above, but this is just an open space, and it was just perfect to put these cans in. So here I've got 12 cans of diced tomatoes. I have 6 cans of chili beans and 6 cans of dark red kidney beans. Down here we have 6 cream corn and 6 sliced carrots. Here we have 12 cans of whole kernel corn. I have 9 cans of black beans and 3 cans of pinto beans. We don't use pinto beans as often, but we do use them in our meals, so that's why I didn't get as many, but we do use black beans quite often. French style green beans, 12 of them, because those are Patrick's favorite green beans, and then 12 cans of cut green beans, because those are the ones that the kids like the best. And that is our tower of cans. The only thing missing from this tower are 12 cans of cream of mushroom, 12 cans of cream of chicken, and the only reason I don't have them now is because Walmart was completely out, so I have to go pick them up when I go to town on Friday with my mom. And that is it for part 2 of our household grocery stock up haul. Now, we will have to replenish a few things after this huge haul throughout the next few months. Definitely produce, you have to buy produce every week, but meat we will buy probably within the next month or 2. We'll buy some more meat, especially ground beef. We go through ground beef quite often, so I'll probably have to pick that up within the next couple of weeks actually, but everything else will last us for a few months, at least 4 to 5 months. Again, we will have to replenish a couple of things, but that's why we do these hauls, so that way we don't have to worry. At the beginning of the year, sometimes people's hours go down. They don't give out as much overtime. That's what happens with us every year. We're actually in that right now. My husband is not working as much overtime as he does. Now it will pick back up in June, which is how it always is, but for those, like at the beginning of the year when, there aren't such hard deadlines for things to get out. My husband's a welder, so he builds machines, and there's just what he calls them, hot jobs that need to get out like ASAP. So at the beginning of the year, they have time. It's not the end of the year, it has to be sent out. So that's why he doesn't have as much overtime right now, and so it just gives us peace of mind amongst all the other stresses of life, and with a ton of kids, and even if it's just yourself, like it just gives you peace of mind knowing that you can make something out of your pantry. You don't have enough money to go to the grocery store that week, then you have stuff in your pantry to make meals for yourself or your family or whatever. So that is my biggest reason for doing these hauls, is because I never want to feel like stressed out about that. And it just gives you, like I said, it just gives you peace of mind. So thank you guys so much for watching. All that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that this gives you guys some inspiration to set aside some money in your budget to stock up on things. You don't even have to do a huge haul like we've done, but just like extra, instead of going out to eat, set some money aside and stock up on some, bread or meat or things like that, just so, 1, you don't have to run out and get something fast food all the time, or 2, that you just have it. It's never you can never really have too much food, especially if you have a deep freezer. It's awesome. So thank you guys so much for your continued support to our channel and to our family. And I appreciate all the sweet comments and messages that we get. Be sure to continue to hit that like button, leave me a comment, share us with your friends, hit that bell notification so every time we post a video you will be notified immediately. None of this costs anything. It is completely free, and it helps our family, and it helps to support our family channel. And until our next video, thank you guys.